immediately. They will change their tone.
Weaponized poverty. That's what it is. So they will come back to you. Even you know something. They themselves will tell you. Our problem is that every time they come back to us and give us money, we will still follow them. They will say that to you, and you say, but then stop doing it. Stop following them. It's our money now.
Is it not the same
it's our money they stole that they are giving to us. Okay, if you believe that it's your stolen money that they are giving to you, then why are you doing their bidding? That means you don't hold them.
You said something. It's still the same country you said. Yeah. All the spiritual leaders said they should pray that in Nigeria is a spiritual attack. What it brings? We look on Nigeria.
If the people where we argue with on social media, some of us go lock ourselves in our room for days. That in minimum we went to argue to the Lord. Look at this. We really now. This one like physically got like see we the argue on the social media. Trying to make sense too. When Timon try to make sense, if we see all of them,
they cannot listen. Do you know why? The religion they are practicing in this country is another problem that will make them to continue to suffer in this country. Yes. That religion that somebody will tell you the Nigeria problem, it is spiritual attack. Somebody will tell you that Nigeria problem.
Bad confidence.
And they will use it bad confidence. And they will back it up and they will back it up with their stupid prophecy. Stupid prophecy. And you see, most of the problem really, they believe in prophecy so much. Elomi, who ma lọ church níjọ́ Monday tó yẹ kó lọ ọsùn wá lọ church níjọ́ Monday. Àwọn ànáwó sí pé ẹ̀yin mẹ́wàá tẹ́ bá rà mí àmì ńlá ṣe kíní kan á dé bá yín. Wọ́n wá fi ọ̀fun wọn máa fẹ́ já dànù tó ti ń pariwo amen wèrè lọlé lọ sùn o kò níṣẹ́ o kò wáṣẹ́ o wàá máa gbé prophecy yẹn lọ lé I receive it. Yes, that is the problem. That is see our politicians here. I will tell you, I know them very well. One more waton. I tell you, they know these people. They know this.
They look at me and you and laugh.
The only thing
they think they are smart.
Listen, they are not really care.
The people where we get business with, they will do what we have to do. Look at this one speaking grammar.
My another solution in this country is see if 50% of Nigerians stop going to church and mosques. I'm telling you.
If that's a solution or the only that can't be the only solution because you know what?
Do you know what?
No, I get what I want to say. I get it because you cannot make them stop not going. Do you understand?
You can't. They can't. If individual, they cannot. They will because so the Nigerians by the time they go to church on Sunday, consolation, spiritual message, you understand? So after many roll over to another week, about to Monday to Friday. I love vigil in your Friday. I got prophecy. It's for me. So by the Sunday, I love she. Thanksgiving is for me. So imagine do you know how long this person will be in that circle? Day in, day out. So assuming we have people like you, we have like 500,000 in this country.
Everywhere.
Do you get?
Would have improved. Far better. Would be more exposed.
You understand? But
and
I will tell you. You see, I'll tell you something. It's only you in your generation. The rest.
Well.
So how are we going to survive? How are they going to think?
We have to wake a lot of my own generation up now. Do you know something?
I'm telling you.
Even me personally, I've kind of feel like even my own generation, we've lost it. And I continue to put my effort together.
I'll tell you something. Not only our own generation. Not only our own generation. See, we don't want up your own Gen Z talk with our want to lose it. You know why? Because I want to what? They are gone because on want to break Christianity yẹn, wọ́n break religion yẹn, wọ́n gbé sórí ju àwa tá à ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn lọ.
Yeah.
Àwọn yẹn gangan. Do you understand? Because you will see them. Church, they don't package church for these people now. Go and look at all these mega churches. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn gens, àwọn youth tó yẹ kán lè speak out lọ́ lọ bẹ̀ yìí. Do you understand? And what kí ló sọ fún wọn láwọn mega churches tó ń lọ yẹn? A lot. If by peradventure we have just one thing can just break us up, yeah, that is the only thing. But aside that, Baba, tí Tinubu bá fẹ́ ṣe 20 years lórí ibẹ̀ yẹn tọ́lọ́run bá gbẹ̀mí á ṣe, wọ́n kàn máa rojọ́ ni. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe.
And he may have his own baptismal of fire, where people go pretend say they've had enough, okay? Riot, there will be this or that, and then everything later. You know what I mean? Like, calm down. And he's the one that will.
These people cannot riot.
No?
Wọ́n lè riot, wọ́n parọ́ tán àwọn jẹ ni. Wọ́n lè riot. Mo tún sọ fún ẹ.
Thank you so much. It's such an.
It's all right. It's all right.
Pleasure speaking to you again, Baba. No, I mean, no joke.
Yeah.
Just take it easy, okay? You have a good one, okay? So that's Jojo, my brother. And I do have another caller on the line, okay? But I just want to quickly go and appeal to people on YouTube. Please, if you are still there and you haven't really paid your own offering. Like, how do we normally do it, by the way? Like, we can be over 2,000, sometimes over 3,000. But you only see about maybe 500, 600 of us that actually really take their time to leave the comment section on YouTube, okay? And just, you see the thumb under that video. Just tap it and until it turns blue. Can you do that for me? You are currently like over 1,700, but only 600. That's ridiculous. Promise. Now here is another caller on the line. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay. I possibly lost that caller. Listen, sometimes I can't take your call, right? And I'll just put you on hold. Or if you, for any reason, cut off, you may not have a chance of coming back, Here, hello there.
Yeah, hello, my good general.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Well done.
Thank you, Baba.
Yeah, there's something I want to say. Yeah, I can hear you. There's something I want
loud
to say.
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
It might not really mean what you are saying, but what it is this, I do not work. Finish 6 o'clock in the morning, then I will go home, take my bath, then have a sleep. So today, after work, I go home, have my bath, took my bath, I was sleeping. Around past 8 o'clock, I wake up with a very, very bad dream. What I dreamt about, I'm from Edo State. I wouldn't want to measure my village because of security reason.
Please don't. Go ahead.
Yeah. In my village, I saw people running everywhere. That there's war is coming. People were running. And as people were running, a trailer they use trailer to pack thousands of Fulani to that village. And they were occupying people's houses. They go into your house, take over the house. You that have that house will become homeless. They take over that, they start living there. So now I ask them, why are you people doing this? He said it's government that asks them to take over all the houses. Not these people build these houses themselves. The government never built house for them. They said that they started laughing, but the government has to take the house. The house belongs to the government. People were running everywhere, crying, and
wow,
it was so scary. I woke up.
That's a concerning dream, because according to our people in Edo State today, they have been battling with this Fulani terrorist, and it's been so underreported. Okay, people have become their victims so lately, right? That we have been seeing reports of people retaliating back, going after the Fulani terrorists themselves. So if you have a dream where village is ransacked or attacked, that people have to abandon their homes, abandon their community and run away, that is not just a dream.
It was so scary, Mayego. I was so scared that I have to wake up straight away.
I would call people I know in my community if that was me, ask them what's going on, everything that I should know, and all of that stuff, and possibly, Abi?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do that.
So that will help you understand, because sometimes they say dreams do happen, right? It may not even be for your village directly. Do you know that? It may just be for that one next. It may be your people that will now say, the village next to us, they have been battling with them for months now. And that will tell you that if they are doing that to people next to yours, then yours is not safe too. So, you know what I mean? So you might need to, just for, that's...
I call my mom after that dream. I call my mom to kind of like find out what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, she said she's okay, but people lock their doors now. The door open door to people, and everywhere you are inside, you lock their door because of this thing you are saying. But what I saw, people lock their doors and were inside. They break the doors and they go inside and take over their houses. That the government give them authority to take people's houses. It was so scary, my ego.
Because it's already happening. Some communities in Kaduna have been renamed because those who survived some of the attacks on their communities, on their town, I mean, the survivors are living in the refugee camps far away from where they were attacked, and there is no plan of returning them back to their homes. So some of these Fulani stayed back in those crime scenes where they slaughtered and killed people, and they lived there. True story.
We need to wake up. We need more of you, Mayego, to wake people up. We need to wake up. It's a fight that we need to fight for ourselves. Nobody going to fight for us.
We have to.
It's a fight. There is something I was watching you in the afternoon today. We're talking about these people that they kill in the Delta State, the military
in Okwama, in Ugeli, Delta.
Yeah.
This Ugeli Chajambe lawyer, fraudster Otoboke Yamo. I'm not sure. I think it's from that Ugeli local government or something, right? The guy is there thanking Tifnumbu for sending soldiers to those community for reacting promptly. Ombudsman slave. See, go on, Baba.
Yeah, I saw one that was saying something in the X, that is the Twitter X. He said this military never called for any intervention. They are doing bulkery in that place. That was what the guy is saying. He's from that side. He said they are this soldier. They never called for any settlement. They are doing bulkery in that place. So that is what they got to this killing.
I saw video of exploding fuel tank next to the river. And from what I also gathered, the river is actually a smuggling bunkering route. But what we don't understand is why they want Okwama people to move away, far away from the place. Even though they are the people who have been at war with the Okoloba people next to them. But the Okoloba people are not targets. The people of Okwama, who is also next to the river that is now spotted as the hot spots for bunkering. And who are those behind bunkering? There, Nigerian Air Force, Nigerian Army, Nigeria Police, NSCDC, and so many officials of NMPC too. The militants themselves, the villagers in some of these places. There are so many interests. So why are over 100 people killed in Okwama and only 18 soldiers, only 16 soldiers murdered by supposed militants are making the headlines? So many questions. So I did say something on that this evening too.
That is it. I saw the pictures and videos of people that were killed. And like what the question you asked just now, the other community have people in government.
Yes.
Have people in power. While the other community
don't
have people in, just like what happened in my community one time, something government parastatal that was given to our community, because the other community now have people in power, they took it and take to their community. We lose it, which is what is happening. The fattest animal, there's a say in my place that the biggest fish, nobody swallow the smaller ones in the river. That's the game of Nigeria.
It's unfortunate. Mazi, thank
Yeah.
you so much. Let me take another one. For others
that-
who also want to add something. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing
Yeah,
that
yeah,
with
yeah.
us this
Yeah,
evening. Here is another caller on the line. Hello. Okay, I lost that for some reason. They just dropped. So I'm gonna try and clear my card or cache, and then hopefully I will get them back on. Let's try this. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
If
Sir.
my
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Kemi Ologun. Okay, okay. Let me rusi ba mi o. Ọlá yóò máa ròkè ní o. Ọ̀bẹ ní ń bẹ́ṣu. Ẹ máa bẹ ní gbogbo ìgbà ní o.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you, Baba?
I'm good.
Great.
My name is Ejuwolokopa.
Stone them to death. Ejuwolokopa. That's simply
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
stone them to death. Who?
Stone them to death. From afar, sheikh, pastor, whatever, bishop, and those political our leaders. They call themselves leaders. They are not our leaders.
They are dealers, Baba. They are dealers.
Yeah.
They say they are rulers, but they are not rulers. They are ruiners.
No.
Ruiners.
They are ruiners. Yeah. Yeah. Thank God that our Tukano Mike, like Prince Jeje said,
yes.
You see all those documents is in the Mayegun political. Yes. All those people, we are going to bring them to justice.
Yes.
In the diary. Those military. If the table is going to turn, I pray that the table turn in our lifetime.
Amen.
You see all those military, those retire and recent who commit all those genocide. Even though when they're dead, we are going to put handcuffs.
Posthumously, exactly. Posthumously,
on their
they must be convicted of their crime. If they build monument for them, we will demolish them. If they put their names on government building in Yoruba land when Yoruba nation comes, we will remove those names. We will erase 100%. Them totally from our history. And that is why those who want their own country never to be like Nigeria, those who want Yoruba nation never to be like Nigeria should join this struggle. Join this struggle. Because if you don't, criminals like this will hibernate within the whole struggle and they can replicate the same Nigeria again. So if you want a country that work, our independent Yoruba nation, independent Biafra, you need to join the struggle. Don't sit on the fence anymore.
No.
You need to take a side. Yes.
No. No.
What?
Do you remember this man? They said they call it the British trained robbery. It happened about in the 60s. The man ran to Brazil.
Yeah, train robbery. They even make films out of it too. I've watched it.
The man established the money he stole from here in Brazil. But time comes, he want to get a British passport for his children. You know the British, they didn't give to his children.
They did.
They have to bring him, they have to extradite him back here to face your crime. They have to sentence him. The man is old. They have to bring him to justice. That is what we are.
No matter how old you are.
No way.
Like even if you are so old that we convict you today and you die tomorrow, we need to still be on that record and say, well, justice is served.
Yeah.
And now?
Even though this Tunumbu and this all those Obasanjo or whatever, their children are going to pay because our children, our next generation, they are going to pay for all this crime these people committed. 10 generations after us, they are going to still pay for what we are facing now. So we are not going to let all this go like they commit the genocide in the Biafra land and give their self-title. Muritala Mohammed Airport for Madras.
Sonny Abacha Stadium.
Can you imagine?
Muhammadu Buhari International Airport. Tifnumbu International Airport.
Yeah.
Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential
Library.
Murderers, genocidists, corrupt looters. And they say if to say they allow animals to write their own history, they will never praise the hunter. And that is why the criminals who captured Nigeria from 1966, they have been those who have been teaching us history. But they have been lying to us, Baba. They have been.
They have been lying.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I wonder, our brothers from Biafra land and Yoruba land, they be in Sokoto, they be in front line. How they are feeling when they hear that these people operate in their own village, in their own town.
Slaughter their people because armed people kill the soldier, then the civilians have to pay, women, children. I am still asking, why is it that Nigeria media is not reporting over 100 people killed in Okwama? Why?
No.
Why are they speaking more of the 16 soldiers killed by the supposed militant, right? I keep asking that to Baba. Like, why is the Nigeria media not saying something about those that were killed by the Nigerian military? And they are still killing.
Killing. Till now. Yeah. Mayegun, one thing is coming. Yeah. You see all this military, all this army, they are in our space now, in our town.
Yeah.
Very soon. You know that they invade army barrack in the north. Yeah. We here in the south. When our own side is going to happen, we are going to take the army barrack. We are going to take the army barrack because police is turned to Boy Scouts now.
Now they are the kidnappers now, extorters, pickpockets. So they are not interested in any local policing anymore. It's just local terrorism they are doing now, extortion.
So you know, back in the days when we see Mopo, we are scared. If they bring Mopo to your side,
Mopo.
Mopo.
Soldiers.
It's soldiers. Now, very soon, we are going to look soldiers as a police. We don't even care anymore. Do you remember this guy? This is going to turn around. People said, they are not going to fight. They are not going to fight. They are going to fight when things are turning around. Like if you see army, back in the days, if we see Mopo, we are going to be scared like we saw army.
Start behaving yourself.
Behaving yourself. They call them kill and go. Can you imagine? When we reach Western world, common police can't even point a gun at you or touch you.
Just anyhow, like why would they point a gun at you?
Yeah.
You know, like man, Niger did number on us, Baba. Niger did us number. Niger did us something wrong. And if anybody's asking us to be patriotic to that place, they have been unfair. They actually been unfair. It's so unfair for anybody to expect us to be patriotic to a place where there's systemic oppression. And it's intentional, Baba.
It's intentional. Do you remember this guy who say he's fighting jihad? They kill one military guy in the village.
Adebayo or something. The two of them in Woolwich, of course.
Yeah. I'm living next to the barrack. I'm living in Francis Street. Next to the barrack.
If those ruling the UK, if those ruling Nigeria are the ones in charge of the UK. Because the first thing is they will kill everybody in that area.
Baba, if I'm crying, Marty Jesus.
You know, lucky you may just be here now. If you are still alive, just sharing your experience. Baba, if you know what happened, the that day I was in my bedroom. I just came back from work and I was trying to shake it. I feel Baba, they killed people.
The guy is showing off. The guy is showing off, walking like they do this. You kill a military man in front of the barrack.
They tried to cut off his head. Remember? Not only that they killed him at that.
No.
They tried to behead him in the open.
in the opening, very early in the morning.
Cut off his head. That one is enough to prove, and they are also black. They are from Nigeria.
Yes.
But if you do Operation C for all the black people in that area and say now they encourage them. Oh yeah, all the black people, all Nigerians this way.
Yeah.
They are black. Oh yeah, everybody come out. I've been
and when the police came, when the police came, they don't shoot them dead.
They were talking to them. We saw it on TV too now. They were talking to them.
This is what this is a different thing entirely from where I came from. But all these people, there is no general. If we are going to take all their general, whatever they give themselves, like you said this afternoon, with their walking stick. I mean, walking with the walking stick. You are not a disabled.
They have a special one, very long one. It's like they give it to them once they appoint them as service chiefs. I'm like, you are walking with stick and you are not old. Now, old people, they walk with stick. So once they are working with stick, right, they shouldn't be soldiers anymore. But it's Nigeria. It's a show of power and class.
I don't know. Maybe I should say this. If we can take our own side, our own Yoruba guy from all those people, from all those front line in Sokoto, they are giving them peanuts. We can offer them more.
Do you know something, right? I'm glad you said something like that, okay? Do you know that, you know about Yoruba Union, of course, do you? Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yoruba Union is the Yoruba Union leadership met yesterday. And they have mulled the idea of calling for the Yoruba Summit or Yoruba Union Conference in Glasgow in August. We are working towards it, okay? You see that physical stuff that we wanted. We have a lot of people coming from everywhere now. I've had people who are coming from Canada, coming from the US, and then we have few who are coming from the Europe.
I'm living in Paisley.
All of us, we're here, the UK here. I am going to make sure that I keep reminding you. We will have a conference that will explain the importance of all of us, what is called the self-preservation. Part of it is where Yoruba people are rich people, Baba. Our resources could be channeled. And if we have our own Yorubas who are members of the Nigerian military, we can actually buy them out of it.
I'm just thinking of this all these days. Like, we can pull all these people out.
Say, come, how much do you think it's going to cost to take somebody off the murder squad, the murderers squad called the Nigerian Army as Yorubas? Who are those who are? Then we'll draft something out and we say, is here? Would you take it? Leave their shitty army. Because when the time comes when they will turn their guns on us, we'd rather you fight on our side. Something is popping. Something is going to happen in August. For those who just hear that from me now, we are working on it. But
please.
You just heard it from me. So thank you.
Because I'm living in Paisley.
You are in Paisley, see? So
I'm in Paisley.
You know what I mean? In 10 minutes.
I'm a friend of your one of your friend. I'm also.
Baba. See, it's better. You know something, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now I do know that the moment we make the announcement, there are many real Yoruba or Moluabis that will hear this announcement and they will join us in Glasgow in August.
I will be glad.
Great. Let me take another call. I'm glad you said something around that, okay? Because I've always wanted to say to our people, it is still in the incubator stage right now, incubation stage right now. But by the special grace of Olodumare, in August, we will converge in Glasgow. We will.
Yes,
you. So, the whole thing. Part of what they are asking me for is, should we just take an entire hotel whereby everyone coming around, it's going to be like a 2-3 days conference, okay? So we use the same place, all of us. But it's going to be beautiful. Baba?
Yeah.
We will
even though if we have enough visitor, I have a room to come and
people can actually, crash at your own bunk.
Crash at my place. Baba, they are my brothers and sisters.
Yes. People are coming from all over the world, though. And I'm
Baba,
glad that
no,
we are in March.
I'm waiting for the date.
I promise you. See, we are in March now, right? So we have 5 months to August.